Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled to be with you today because we're going to be talking about a genuinely game-changing approach to mental wellness. Now, here at the American Wellness Center in Dubai Healthcare City, we operate on a very specific, deeply held philosophy. We firmly believe that our true purpose is to help move our patients from merely surviving to, well, truly thriving. So, let's dive right in, shall we? Today we're unpacking an incredible, highly advanced medical service we offer called Transcranial Magnetic Stimulation, or TMS for short.
So what happens if standard depression treatments just aren't working? In our experience at American Wellness Center, this painful question is an everyday reality for so many folks. We know depression is incredibly common, and honestly, it's even more prevalent right here in Dubai and the wider Gulf region because, let's face it, we deal with pretty high stress levels in our population. And when you're carrying that level of stress and the standard playbook of, say, daily medications or talk therapy just falls short, wow, that heavy, exhausting burden can feel literally overwhelming. We absolutely see that struggle, we validate it, and we know exactly how exhausting it can be. But here's the good news. There is a clear, structured path forward. Here's exactly what we're going to cover today. Number 1, hope beyond standard treatments. 2, how TMS therapy works. 3, conditions we treat successfully. 4, your journey at our center. 5, safety and peace of mind. And finally, number 6, thriving with lasting results. Okay, let's jump right into Section 1, Hope Beyond Standard Treatments. When you're carrying the immense weight of treatment-resistant depression, it is so easy to feel like you're completely out of options, right? Like you just kind of have to grit your teeth and live with it. But listen to me, medical science has evolved leaps and bounds. Since we opened our doors back in 2016, right here in the heart of Dubai Healthcare City, we've seen this exact patient frustration firsthand. Over the years, we supported thousands of patients of all ages, and we've dedicated ourselves to providing advanced, evidence-based alternatives. Because we don't want you to just manage your symptoms day by day. No way. Our goal is to offer real, tangible hope through cutting-edge medical technology.
Moving on to Section 2, how TMS therapy works. So, Transcranial Magnetic Stimulation, or TMS, is an FDA-approved, completely non-invasive therapy. It uses these painless magnetic pulses to stimulate nerve cells in the exact regions of your brain that control mood and depression. Think of it kind of like this. Depression can actually cause certain areas of your brain to have decreased activity. They sort of go to sleep or become underactive. During a TMS session, we place a specialized electromagnetic coil against your scalp, right near your forehead. And it safely delivers a magnetic pulse that essentially wakes up those sleepy, underactive areas, restoring normal brain activity to ease your symptoms and give your mood a massive boost. Now, the absolutely crucial point here, and what really makes our TMS treatments a total game changer, is how it stacks up against older traditional methods. A lot of people hear brain stimulation and instantly picture ECT, or electroconvulsive therapy. I want to wipe that fear away right now. With TMS, the treatment is 100% non-invasive. You are fully awake and totally alert the entire time. There's literally no surgery, no implanted electrodes, and zero need for anesthesia or sedation. Plus, unlike traditional systemic medications, you skip those broad, exhausting side effects that weigh down your whole body. It's highly targeted, incredibly advanced, and we do the whole shebang right in our comfortable offices.
All right, Section 3, conditions we treat successfully.
What we consistently see with the patients we support is just remarkable improvement across several really tough, often debilitating conditions. Now, we use TMS heavily for major depressive disorder, especially when it's proven resistant to other treatments. But our advanced machinery lets us do so much more than that. We successfully use TMS for anxiety disorders, bringing down symptoms of generalized anxiety and panic. It's also incredibly effective in reducing the severity of compulsions and obsessions in OCD, supporting folks battling PTSD, and get this, it even helps in managing chronic pain in conditions like fibromyalgia.
And please rest assured, you are never flying solo in figuring out if this is the right fit for you. We have a dynamic, multidisciplinary team of over 59 highly qualified Western-trained clinicians spanning more than 20 specialties. Before you ever even sit in a treatment chair, this expert team carefully looks at your individual candidacy. We run incredibly thorough physical and psychiatric evaluations just to ensure that TMS is the absolute best, safest possible option for your specific physiology and mental health history.
Which brings us to Section 4, your journey at our center. We want you to feel totally at ease with the comforting predictability of the whole process. It's essentially a really straightforward 3-step journey. Step 1 is the initial consultation and brain mapping. Step 2 is your actual daily 30 to 40-minute sessions. And Step 3, which honestly might be the most liberating part for our patients, is your immediate return to daily life.
You can literally drive yourself home or head straight back to the office after your session because there is absolutely zero downtime. Let's zoom in on that first step for a second because it's absolutely vital. Your first appointment usually takes about 60 minutes because we are doing precision mapping specifically for your unique brain. We're hunting for something called your motor threshold. So you'll just recline comfortably, we place the coil, and we deliver some stimulating pulses. You'll hear a little clicking sound and feel a gentle tapping on your forehead. We find your perfect magnetic dose by slowly turning up the energy just until we see a tiny, slight twitch in your hand or fingers. Finding that exact reference point guarantees the therapy is perfectly precisely tailored to you and you alone. Once we've got you mapped, we kick off the actual treatment course. Now, this does require a bit of a time commitment on your end. It usually consists of 20 to 30 sessions spread over a 4 to 6 week period. Generally, you're coming in daily, 5 times a week. You simply pop into our clinic, sit back in a super comfortable chair, put in the earplugs we provide, and just relax for about 40 minutes while the machine does its thing. And remember, you're entirely awake and alert the whole time.
Next up, Section 5, Safety and Peace of Mind.
Now, whenever we introduce a new medical therapy, it is completely natural to have some worries. But let me put your mind at ease. TMS is widely considered to be very safe and extremely well tolerated. The common side effects? They're really mild to moderate. We're talking maybe a little scalp discomfort where the stimulation happens, some tingling, or maybe feeling a tiny bit lightheaded. And those almost always fade rapidly after your individual session and decrease significantly over the weeks. Serious side effects, like seizures, are incredibly rare. Plus, our strict clinical protocols, like always making sure you have proper ear protection during the procedure, keep you totally safe from things like hearing loss.
That being said, we do have to be crystal clear about who might not be a candidate. Because the TMS machine produces a strong magnetic field, we strictly monitor for contraindications. If you happen to have metal implants, like aneurysm clips, implanted electrical devices like a pacemaker, cochlear implants, bullet fragments, or a history of seizures, this procedure is likely not going to be recommended for you. And this right here is exactly why our initial, thorough evaluations are so absolutely critical. We leave nothing, and I mean nothing, to chance when it comes to your safety.
And finally, Section 6, Thriving with Lasting Results.
Because this is the ultimate goal we have for you, achieving significant symptom relief, or in many really incredible cases, complete remission. The results we see at American Wellness Center are highly promising. Now, I always remind people that symptom relief might take a few weeks of treatment to fully show up. It's a process, right? But regaining a life free from those heavy, debilitating symptoms of depression and anxiety, it is highly possible. And if you ever experience a return of symptoms way down the road, your TMS treatment can be safely repeated in a process we call reinduction. As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with our core philosophy. Every person deserves not just to survive, but to truly thrive. If you or someone you love is struggling right now and standard treatments just aren't bringing you back to the life you deserve, please know that there is hope. We'd love for you to reach out to our team at the American Wellness Center in Dubai Healthcare City and take that crucial first step toward healing. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll leave you with this one final thought. If a life completely free from the heavy burden of depression is mathematically and medically possible, why wait even one more day to start your journey to thriving?